And let's see this problem based on amalgamation of sets as well as functions. Here we go. Let A be the family of non-empty subsets and is tilted A of 1 to till 2025. So we have 2025 elements in this set such that capital A belongs to the tilde A, where A is a subset of again a set B, which itself consists of 2025 natural numbers. We are defining a function from 0 to 1 to real number as sigma of all such A belongs to this set A, x to the power cardinality of set A. The moment we see these kind of problems, the first thought process should be to decode this problem, right? Instead of 2025, it's better if we can decode this for, let's say, n equals number of elements equals 3 probably. That will give a feel of what exactly to be done, and this is a crucial step towards problem solving. So here we go. सपोज हमारे पास तीन एलिमेंट है ये सेट टिल्डा आई में एक दो तीन. So how many subsets are possible? Of course, in any subsets either one will be present or absent. Similarly, दो या तो present होगा या absent होगा. 3 will be either present or absent in any of the subsets. So in total we'll have 2 choice into 2 choice into 2 choice. In total we'll have 8 choices. So the number of possible subsets will be 8. Unfortunately, in these 8 choices, we'll also count an empty subsets. For instance, those 8 choices will be an empty subsets 5 or 1, 2, 3, or we'll have taken elements taken two at a time 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, or the elements taken together which is 1, 2, 3. तो in total हमारे पास से 8 possibilities होंगे जिसमें से आई हैव टू रिजेक्ट दिस पॉसिबिलिटीज ऑफ एम्प्टी सेट्स. हमारे पास 7 पॉसिबिलिटीज है. इसको आप ऐसे भी सोच सकते हो जो इफ आई वांट टू मेक अ सबसेट हैविंग एग्जैक्टली वन एलिमेंट then it's possible in 3 choose one ways. If I want to make subsets exactly 2 elements, that will be possible in 3 2 ways, and with all 3 elements there is only one way 1 2 3 together which is 3 choose 3. चलो अब क्वेश्चंस को देखते हैं. तो इस क्वेश्चन के अनुसार f of x क्या होना चाहिए? It's sum of all sub values of x to the power cardinality of set A into 1 minus x times 2025 के बदले 3 minus cardinality of set A, because right now I have taken n equal to 3 to play with this problem, right? अब इस केस में I have to scan through the entire subsets of. So when the cardinality is 1, we'll have x into 1 minus x times 3 minus 1, which is 2. And how many such terms will come? Corresponding to 1, I'll get this term. Similarly, corresponding to 2, I'll get the same term, x into 1 minus x whole square. Because 2 ka cardinality, number of elements is still 1. So mod A will be 1 and this guy will be 2. Similarly, corresponding to 3, we'll have same thing, x into 1 minus x whole square. Now with 1, 2, since I have two members, so it will be x to the power 2 objects, 1 minus x to the power 3 minus 2, which is 1, and it will be repeated again 3 times. And for the last one, x to the power 3, 1 minus x to the power 3 minus 3, which is 0. तो आप यहाँ clearly देख सकते हो, we have 3 choose 1, that's the number of ways in which we can select subset of size 1, and that many times these terms will occur, x into 1 minus x whole square. Similarly, we'll have 3 choose 2, x squared times 1 minus x, and we'll have 3 choose 3, x cubed times 1 minus x ka power 0. Now it gives a feel of binomial theorem because every term is present 3c1, 3c2, 3c choose 3 except 3c0. So what I'll do is we'll add 3 choose 0, x to the power 0, 1 minus x whole cube. Since I've added x whole cube. अब यहाँ से यहाँ तक फेमस बाइनोमियल थ्योरम है. So that will look like as x plus 1 minus x a plus b whole cube minus 3 choose 0 is 1, x power 0 is 1, so it's 1 minus x whole cube. So finally what we got is 1 minus 1 minus x whole cube. So this is our function f of x. Now since the function I have defined only from 0 to 1, so it's quite easy to investigate this. So if you find derivative, it's going to be minus 3 times of 1 minus x whole square, and don't do the mistake of not putting minus 1. By chain rule 1 minus x will give minus 1, so it's 3 times 1 minus x whole square. Now for x belonging to 0 to 1, in fact for any x, this will be strictly positive greater than equal to 0. 0 से 1 में strictly positive होगा, when equality will not happen because 1 is not included. So I can tell the function is strictly increasing, and you can see f0 is 0, f1 is 1, and the function will be strictly increasing in this window, right? Next, you can comment about this bending also. So f double dash x will be 6 times 1 minus x, right, into minus 1. So that is minus 6 times 1 minus x. F double dash x is negative. F double dash x negative means the change of slope is negative. Its final slope is lesser than initial slope. तो फंक्शन कैसा बिहेव कर रहा है? फंक्शन इज बिहेविंग इन दिस वे. So it's concave down. So this is correct one. This is the wrong description. Right. So this is how you can solve these problems. Now coming back to 2025 is no special, because if I have 2025 elements 1 2 till 2025, I can select a subset of size 1, subset of size 2, subset of size 3, and so on and so forth, and we'll have subset of size 2025. So this can be done in number of subsets having size 1 will be 2025, choose 1, of size 2 will be 2025, choose 2, size 2025 will be 2025, choose 2025, and hence the function that will be made is x to the power of size 1 1 minus x to the power 2024, and this will come 2025 choose 1 times. Similarly, we'll have 2025 choose 2 1 minus x, and that simply goes to 1 minus x whole to the power 2025. And again, exactly in the similar fashion, I can find f dash, which is minus 2025 times 1 minus x to the power 2024, and minus minus plus, which is strictly positive. I've used 1 minus x derivative is minus 1. So for all x belonging to 0 to 1, I can tell the function is strictly increasing. And again, if you'll find its double derivative, it's going to be negative, so it will be concave down, and the function will behave as concave down and it's strictly increasing in this interval of 0 to 1. So this was not that difficult problem, but the point was to decode it, and do not panic by looking at new varieties of the problem. So this was one of its unique kind, where a subset was linked with the description of function. I hope you understood how to decode this kind of problem, which is especially a food for JEE mains in particular and advanced in general, because these years often comes in their problems of matrices and determinants as well as in functions and calculus as well. Mostly it is seen in binomial theorems very often. So it's always recommended to first descale the problem. Instead of a larger number, you think of a smaller number to get the feel of the situation, and then you can generalize for the larger number as well. If you are really enjoying this video, please do like and subscribe, because it takes a lot of effort to present this kind of beautiful